Hello everyone, welcome. Our friends over at K-pop Stationery sent me another box of goodies to look at today, and I'm very excited. The main piece that they sent over is this binder, which is their new A4 shooting star binder, as well as their new 9 pocket pages to go along with the binder. They were also kind enough to send along a couple more of their holographic style sleeves, which I am so thankful for. I have been really, truly, genuinely loving these and putting them in my collection. You've probably seen me like the past couple of videos just in general, like switching out sleeves and using these to enhance my collection. So I am like so in love. Like truly look at my stockpile of K-pop Stationery holographic sleeves now. Like it is becoming such a good problem. I love it so much. I've really enjoyed the sleeves. The sleeves are so good and such high quality, and the holographic is just so much fun. But these are the new ones that they sent along for me to try out. So there is this heart version. There is a small, tiny, when they say small, they mean small, but it's a small, tiny holographic star set. And then just a general holographic rainbow sleeve. So very excited to have a ton of new options for my photocard sleeves. And then as you can see also in the frame, I do have some more of their mini ID sleeves and mini ID holder sleeves. I actually went ahead and purchased these myself. After my last video of setting up these moment binders, I actually went ahead and pre-ordered their restock for these sleeves because I didn't get a chance to sleeve all of the ID sets that I had, and honestly I really loved these, so I wanted to make sure I had a few stockpile. So I did go ahead and purchase these on my own, but we will go through these because I'm going to use them to finish up sleeving away my ID card collection. But the main focus for this video is going to be setting up this new A4 binder. And like I mentioned, this is one of their new A4 binders. They have released one other version, which is known as the Flying Heart binder. It's a pink and it has lots of pretty holographic hearts and heart cutouts on the binder. But they have now also come out with this shooting star one and an additional musical note purple version. And the day that I'm posting this Friday, they're actually opening new pre-orders for this specific shooting star binder and also their musical note binders. So I will go ahead and leave links down below in case you are interested in pre-ordering these A4 binders. I really am excited to test it out today. So I just want to give a big thank you to K-pop Stationery for working with me once again. It is so exciting, and truly I have loved their products so far, and I am super happy that they wanted to work together once again. Alright, so the main question is, what are we going to put in this A4 binder? What are we going to do with it today? So I was trying to think of what kind of collection or what kind of card sets or just generally what I should use this binder for, because I feel like I'm getting a handle on my collections. I know we've had a lot of photocard and like storing videos as of lately. After this video, they will probably slow down a little bit because I've kind of gotten the majority of my collections sorted at this point. But I was looking through my Stray Kids collection and seeing what else needed some help or maybe what needed some room. And what I've decided is I am going to put a portion of my Japanese photocard collection for Stray Kids in this binder. So this is my current Stray Kids binder. I initially transferred it to this like 1-inch binder a little while ago, maybe like a year and a half ago. But I put it in this binder because honestly, because my Japan collection doesn't grow very much, I honestly don't even know what I'm doing with my Japan collection / with the Japanese photo cards. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of these like Japanese trading card sets, and then I have a smattering of actual Japanese album cards. I have some Japan Dome cards that they hand out during concert season in Japan. I have some Japan event cards, and then I also have like the Stray Kids Cafe that they did a long time ago. But generally, I kind of don't know what I'm doing with my Japan collection, but I do know that if I put it in a binder that I really love, it'll probably motivate me to figure out what my plan is for my Japanese collection. And also, with the little Japanese items that I have, this binder is already pretty full. Like, it's pretty much at its capacity because it is only a 1-inch binder. So I thought that this would be the perfect thing to put into this new A4 binder. It'll have plenty of room to slowly grow or just to kind of live in safely if that's what I choose to do. What the plan is I only have a limited set of pages for today, which is totally fine. But the pack of pages that they sent over for me only have 10 pages, so I will need to purchase more in the future, which I will do for next time. And the next time we do a general sorting photo card video, which again will probably be in the future, so I can take a little bit of break from posting a bunch of collection style videos. But what I plan to do for right now, which will just be the easiest, is I'm going to take and transfer over these trading card sets, because in addition to these, I also have a couple more still in their packs that I haven't stored away yet. So we're going to take the majority of these trading card sets, and then I'm actually going to grab this dome, this sound. I think this was a benefit from one of the domes, or maybe this was just for the sound release. I can't remember right now. But anyway, I'm going to take this page out as well, which will be set up for my like Japan event cards. And then once I go ahead and buy more pages, then at a later date we will transfer the rest of these cards into this binder. But I feel like for right now, this will be a good start for this binder and getting set up. So that's what the plan is for this binder. And like I said, I'm just also going to very quickly go through and sleeve the rest of my mini photo card and resume putting them in this moment binder, because I, again, ran out of sleeves the last time and I kind of want to finish what we started there. That was a lot of rambling all at once, very my style. But let's go ahead and get started. I am going to start with the ID photo cards first, so we can do those and move on to the bigger binder. So I will sleeve one of the IDs with you so you can kind of get a sense as to what that kind of looks like if you missed my first video. And then I will go ahead and just speed run sleeving the rest of the IDs. But basically, K-Pop Stationery is a genius and came out with these little teeny tiny little ID photo card sleeves, but because ID sets are generally kind of hard to store, like they move around in larger sleeves, they came out with this mini ID holder, which as you can see has a little slot that is sealed into the sleeve, which allows you to take your ID card and slip it in the middle of the sleeve, and it'll live there and it won't shift around or move around, and it is absolutely genius. I love it so much. It's the perfect solution for wanting to store ID cards in standard size sleeves. So like I said, I will do the first few of these with you, and then I'll go ahead and speed run through the rest. Yeah, so here is the little tiny sleeve for the ID. Here's one of my IDs. This is from the Maniac Soul merch from a long time ago. But I'm going to sleeve the ID, and then I'm going to open the ID holder sleeve. There we go. And then I'm just going to slide the ID into the sleeve, and there we go. That's how it works. That's how it looks like, and it is so perfect. As you can see, it doesn't move around in the sleeve, perfectly centered. It's genius. I love it so much. I'm just gonna go through and sleeve the rest of my ID cards that I have here, and then I will be back to put them away in the binder with you. All of my IDs are now sleeved. I still have a ton of these left over, and actually a whole another full pack. So I should be set if any more ID cards slide across my desk. But I am happy to have these all sorted now, because I felt really bad that I couldn't finish this task the last time, so I'm happy that we are completing it today. So let me just gather everything up here. So this is the A5 Moment binder that is also from K-Pop Stationery that we set up the last time for my ID collection. So how I have this set up is I have this first page blank. I should maybe put something in this page so it fills this front pocket, but basically I did that so I could have a full spread of the ID cards, and I really just like looking at it this way so it shows all OT8. So, and I also have these black colored sleeves that also K-Pop Stationery provided for me, which is really nice too because I don't have to put any fillers or anything behind these cards because the pages are colored. So I'm realizing I'm running into an issue because one of the sets that we didn't put away last time is also from the Skiz X fan meeting, which is what these are from as well. They need to go here if we're going chronologically. So I wonder if I just add another page from the back, if we should start with these. So I don't have to do a ton of rearranging here. I might have to because when did Maniac happen? Was it before? It probably was definitely before the 3rd generation fan club. Oh no, we might have to do some rearranging here in a second. But let's start with this first because this is easy. So just added a page. So we can set this up. And I did it across. So it was Hyung line on top and then Maknae line down at the bottom. This merch set / just thinking about this fan meeting seems like so long ago. Like this was the first fan meeting that they held, right? And it was during COVID times, and so it was all online. It was through Beyond Live, and I remember staying up and watching it, and just it was so much fun. And it was like one of my very first like events as a new stay, like watching them, and like I have so many fond memories, and it also just feels like it's been so long since. So here is this set that we've now added to the collection, and then it moves straight into this set as well from the same merch line. And then this was Chocolate Factory fan meeting. This is the 2nd gen fan club. This is 3rd gen. So I think Maniac goes in between this. Because this is 2024, 2023, yeah, 2022, yeah. So we need to add some more pages. How am I gonna do this? We're gonna take these out for right now. Yeah, and we'll end up putting them here. But so for these, so I have 2 sets from the Maniac ones. There was like this concept set one, but then there's also these Skazoo ones that came with it as well. Well, actually, I think that the 2 sets were like separated, like you had to buy them separately, but I did buy both of them. But I think what would be cute is instead of separating like the actual members with their Skazoos, I think it might actually be cute if we like line them up with one another like that, so they're kind of like side by side. So that means we're gonna have Hyung line on one spread and then Maknae line on the other, and I put both of these pages in upside down. Oops. Should we alternate these? How does it look if you alternate them? It looks a little chaotic. I think I'm just gonna stick it in the same order that we had it in. There is the first spread. Super cute. Now we will do mock-nay line. There we go. And then I will just put these back in here. I really do hope I got the timeline of everything correct. I think I did. If not, let me know so I can come back and change it. But yay! Okay, finally this ID binder collection is all set up now. It's all fully done. So I'll go back here and we can do a full flip through. And I'm trying to hold up this side because I can see there is a little bit of reflection over here. So hopefully that'll work. But here is my Stray Kids ID collection now fully set up. I love this. It's all kind of like a snapshot in time of Stray Kids and what was going on. And then these are just my extra pages here in the back. So, all right. Happy to finally have that complete now. All right, on to the main event now, which is the binder. So, like I mentioned, this is K-Pop Stationery's A4 Shooting Star binder. It's the new one in their A4 binder collection series. So, here it is. It does come with this really nice slip case, which is a clear, transparent plastic. So, you're still able to see the pretty binder design and everything from the outside, but it is nice and protected with the cover. And I love that they have these little like thumb cutouts for you to more easily grab the binder. That's really helpful in pulling this off. Here is the binder itself. It is a nice matte texture and it has a couple of holographic details. As you can see, some of these hearts on here are holographic. There also is this really pretty star cutout on both the front and the spine where you can go ahead on the inside and actually slip a photo or a photo card or whatever you want in a pocket here. And what I also really love is that there actually is like a little piece of plastic here on both sides, so whatever you put in the pocket actually has a layer of protection. It's not just cut out and you can just freely like poke the photo that you put in the pocket. I really like that. It's really like the little things, you know. Here is what the spine looks like. The front design carries all the way to the back, and then they have their logo here on the main side, where they also have their magnetic closure, as you can hear, for the binder. So there are 3 magnets for triple magnetic closure. And if we go ahead and open this, there is some more of that graphic design pulled into the inside cover as well, and this nice bright white. Here are the 2 inner pockets that I talked about where you can put things for the star cutout. And then here are the goodies that also come with the binder. This is just protection that ensures that the binder gets to you safely and in one piece. This nice big foam block and this paper for the binder ring. So I'm just going to set this aside. This is another big binder, so I'm trying to position it in frame as best I can. We'll probably have to do some adjusting a little bit more. But some of the supplies the binder also comes with. Firstly, we have this little thank you postcard, which talks about their journey and not only launching their brand, but also these binder collections. The A5 binder is their most complex project yet and a big step towards serving the most dedicated, detail-oriented, and design-loving collectors like us. And I love that they have their mascot on the postcard. It actually is also on their binder down here at the bottom. It's so, so cute. So yeah, we have our little thank you postcard. It also comes with 2 half backboards for double the protection. It comes with a page stopper, so you put these on the binder rings and you can actually lock it in place, and it helps with sagging and bending of your binder pages to protect your collection. A handful of matching display pockets with little index tabs here at the top, so you can separate out your collection into different areas, into different sections, and they were kind enough to provide these fillers for you, and these are actually really nice. They're kind of like very thin plastic dividers instead of paper, so these will probably be very durable for long-term usage and page turning. So, in addition to the binder, like I mentioned, they also sent along their 9-pocket standard fit photo card pages. And so far, these are the only binder pocket pages that they have currently for sale, though I can imagine that they will have more in the future. There's probably some in development currently, but for right now, they do have a 9-pocket page, which is perfect for a full-size binder and getting any collection started. So these pages are 100 microns, and what's really great about them also is that they're actually double-sided, so you can have cards both on the front and back side, and each side has their designated own pockets to put the card in. I will show you once we get started. They are also top loading, so technically there are also 180 pockets total when you consider both the front and the back. They are PVC and acid free, which is always really, really important for photo card collections. And then lastly, for fit, they do fit standard size photo cards and photo card sleeves, so perfect for Monsta X. Any mom babies out there, your Monsta X photo cards will fit in these pocket pages. So let's go ahead and we will open up these pages, and I will get the binder rings open and we can start to set things up before I grab my other binder and start pulling out things from there. So I'm going to put the backboards in first. I'm going to put in I'm just going to put in all of the index pages for right now. I won't need all of them, but for right now we'll just put them all in. Put the other back, well actually I should put the little binder shield first, and then the backboard, and then actually I'm going to turn this first index page over so I can put the pages in between. And this is also from a first impression of feeling this binder page. It feels really, really good. It actually feels a lot thicker than 100 microns. I think it might have to do with the whole double-sided, I was gonna say technology. I guess you could consider it technology, but I think it is because of the double-sided feature that it does feel like thicker than normal 100 micron things do feel. But this page, if you can hear from the noise, it does sound pretty thick and it feels really nice. It's super high clarity, so I am very excited. It feels a lot like their colored sleeves from the A4 or the A5 binder, just in a clear form. So there we go. Okay, so we're going to pull now all of the sets that we're going to transfer over. And what's going to be the best way to do this? Should I just pull them out of the sleeves? instead of trying to pull out the pages. That might be best in this scenario. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick, is just pull out all the rest of these sets. Okay, I also went ahead and just sleeved my 3 other sets that I had yet to put away and sleeve just yet. Funny enough, this last one that I have is from Dominate, which the day that I'm filming this is the first day of the Latin America tour, and so I'm kind of waiting around to see what the set list is going to look like, if there are any changes, what the costumes are going to look like, how the show is gonna roll. It kind of gives me a little bit of a sneak peek to see what I have in store for May and June. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for Latin American stays that they finally get to experience Stray Kids for the very first time. It's gonna be so fun. So very fitting that I also have a Dominate photo card set to put away today. Alright, I now have all of my sets configured and sleeved. I think I need to adjust my lighting just a little bit so we don't get the glare here on the side. Alright, hopefully that'll be okay. We'll go ahead and roll, and if I have to change it, we will. So gather everything up here in the order that I pulled them. Now I don't have all sets of these type of cards that have ever come out. These type of cards used to come out like every so often, and now I feel like they're pretty frequent in releasing them for like Japan merch or just for like whatever. To be honest. So I don't have everything. I also don't think I have plans to go back and like collect everything. I kind of like just kind of randomly getting them as they come about, and to be honest, it's my friend Catherine who usually ends up gifting them to me a lot of the time. It's just too sweet to me all the time, and just ends up grabbing me like an extra set when she orders hers, when she's ordering the Japan merch. So I have a lot of these thanks to her. I should really gift back, honestly, and like the next 4 that come out, I should buy them for her. But yeah, I'm not too pressed or like too worried about getting all of these. I kind of like just having a smattering of them. It's not like too high on my priority list, you know, I should say. So this one is from District 9 Unlock. It's from quite a while ago. I do really love this like pink aesthetic look that they have, and I also really like these because they always come with a group card, so I never have to worry about putting a filler in the middle because the filler is the group card. It is most of the time horizontal, which if you know me, you know, it's like my least favorite thing. I hate having horizontal cards in like vertical orientations like this, but for this instance, I will let it slide because I don't have to put a filler in it. So, just putting away our first page here, and the cards are sliding in so well, so nicely. So, there is the first page. So, I will go ahead and show you the double-sided feature. Typically, I am not someone who double-sides my cards, so if I were, I probably would be able to store a little bit more of like the dome card sets that I have away today, but I am not a double-sided person. I'm not gonna set it up that way, but I do want to show you because it is a cool feature, and if you are interested in double-siding, this is really great for you. But as you can see, there is a whole new pocket here on the back side, so you don't have to struggle with like trying to, you know, fit 2 cards in the same pocket and try and orient it from the front side. You can just do it all from the back side, and you can really easily just like line everything up. And there you go. You have a front and back double-sided page. And then if I also take this out of here and I shake it around, the cards don't really move around on either side, which is very, very impressive. The page does feel a lot thicker when you have two cards back to back, obviously, but I don't think there's any need for concern there. Just an observation that it does make the page quite a bit thicker than if you just single side them. So just wanted to, like I said, show you that because it is a really cool feature if you are someone who likes double sleeving your cards. As I am not though, I will just go ahead and move forward with my single page spreads. So this next set was during Scars. I think this was like album merch drop. I honestly feel like the Japan side of like Stray Kids does a whole lot of things like all the time. That they release merch for albums, they release merch just for like random pop-ups, they release merch just because they feel like it, they release merch for all the Dome Tour stuff, they release merch for other concert things. I feel like there's always some kind of Japan merch drop happening, or some Japan merch open for pre-order. Never a shortage of things going on. And I have some of these group cards in backwards, so I'm just flipping them around so the back side matches. There we go. Okay, next we have some Maniac sets. There were two Maniac sets. There was this one, and then there was also this one that has their signatures instead of like their printed names. So we'll go ahead and put this set next. Oh my gosh, all these members are out of order, so I keep wanting to put them in different spots than they should be. This group card was facing the right way. I don't know why I had some of them backwards in some of the sets. I don't know. Like you kind of saw, that Japan binder I had has been a mess, and my Japan collection in general has been a mess for basically the entire time that I've been collecting Stray Kids, because honestly, like when I first started getting into collecting and started getting into Stray Kids and stuff, and they were releasing like their very first like Japan stuff, they had those really long photo cards, right, that came in the albums. They weren't like standard size photo cards, and so they were like, because I had a hard time like figuring out how to store them, I feel like I got really discouraged with the idea of like collecting Japanese album photo cards. And I know that there are pocket pages now where you can store the cards, but typically the orientation is they still are like horizontal in a page. And it's the same thing with like these cards, right? Is I don't love that they're horizontal. I think generally I just don't love the size of those cards, and I don't like the hassle of like trying to change how I like my binders and my pages to try and fit those cards, and so I think I got a little bit discouraged along the way with my Japan collection, and then the discouragement turned into like basically just like not paying attention to the Japan releases in the sense of like collecting. Like, I will tune in to every single Japan release and like be streaming that. I'm so heartbroken that I will never ever be able to hear any of the Japanese songs in the original Japanese language unless I go to a show in Japan because of copyright reasons. They can't ever perform any of the Japanese songs in Japanese outside. Like, I am so heartbroken that I probably will never hear All In, Circus, Scars, Social Path, any of those in the original Japanese. Like, I could cry thinking about it. Like, it's just, ugh. Anyway, so basically, long story short, is because of those weird photo card sizes in the beginning, I got really discouraged with collecting Japanese things, so I just didn't, and I really haven't collected anything. Like, I collected a set for Social Path. I collected that like 4-leaf clover set, and like I have a couple of things here and there, but that's why my Japan collection is so random, where like I have these trading card sets, I have a couple of like the Dome PC sets, I have like some merch stuff, but I really don't have like a huge extensive Japan collection like I do for my Korean album / like general merch collection. Another set though done. I wish they would have put this Maniac in white so it like matched, you know? What happened here? Anyway, so I've gone back and forth a couple of times of like honestly like just like selling the Japanese album photo cards that I have and just like keeping like the Japan merch stuff, or if I should just go ahead and like only collect Chan for like Japan album stuff, or like collect Chan and then maybe collect like one of my favorite for OT8 sets for the album. I just like I don't know. Also, like the early Japan album photo cards are like so expensive. Like those longer cards that I hate are like so expensive for like no good reason, honestly. Okay, here is the next set. We move into 5-star era. I couldn't tell you what. I think this was just merch, honestly, during 5-star era. But yeah, but just, so I thought about going back and collecting, yeah, like just Chan, and then maybe like a favorite, like one favorite set of album cards that are OT8 from like, because when did they start doing normal sized photo cards? Was it for Social Path? Was that like the first one? And then we had Giant, and then we haven't had anything since, but I'm sure they're cooking something. So I could go back and collect from like Social Path to Giant and do like all of Chan's cards, my favorite OT8 set, and call it at that. Maybe go back and find Chan's like other things for All In, Circus, or well, Scars, Circus, Social Path, whatever else there was. I don't know. I will have to think about it, but I think I at least will keep like my merch stuff, otherwise I wouldn't be setting it up in this binder, obviously. But I think that's what's really great about the addition of this binder, is if I want to expand it, I'll be able to. If I want to condense it down, I'll be able to. If I just want to stick to specific merch things every now and then, this will be the perfect little binder to do so. Like, I think that one binder I had it in before, like in the beginning, was a good idea. But I think having this really pretty specialized binder now will be even better. And will also fulfill my heart of having pretty things for my collection. So I am very thankful that I've had so many opportunities lately and working with different companies and brands to help expand my collection and get to explore different storing solutions and different storing ideas and get to test out a whole bunch of different brands. It's been a lot of fun and I feel really, really, really grateful and don't take like any of it for granted. So, okay, next set we also have more 5-star stuff. This though does say it's the 5-star Dome Tour from 2023. So specifically this was merch during the Dome Tour, instead of just for like the album release, which I think this one was for. I don't know. What I would love to hear anyone else's thoughts about collecting Japanese cards, or how you collect Japanese cards or album cards or merch cards, or if you choose to just do Korean stuff for your collection. I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what everyone else's thoughts are and kind of what you do for your collection, because I really haven't done a whole lot and I haven't really talked about it a whole lot either, so it would be interesting to hear and helpful to know everyone else's own collections for Japan stuff. This is during the set when they had those really pretty wall hangers. I say that because I have Chans that my friend also gifted to me, probably around the same time as this set, but I have this and it hangs next to my desk right here. So I look at it literally all day, every day. I kind of had forgotten that I had a photo card set for it as well. Alright, and then we're moving into the territory of new sets that I hadn't put away yet. And these don't have like any indication as to what this is for. I like kind of recognize them because they look fairly recent. Was this for Social Path? This kind of looks like it was for Social Path. I know this is for Dominate because it said Dominate. I don't know what this is for though. Again, maybe it was just, oh, this one isn't in like a, why isn't this one in a frame? That's new. I think that's the first time they've done that, right? They usually have the group card in the same frame. I have no idea. I have no idea what this set is for or what it was from. I don't know. It's fine though. We'll just store it away. We'll still just store it away, no problem. I am very intrigued though about that group card because yeah, like I said, that's like the first one that I have at least where yeah, it doesn't have the same border as the member cards have. I wonder why they decided to do it that way. It's interesting. This also kind of does not look like Changbin at all. It's very odd. Like, that does not look like Changbin. Yes? Do you agree with me? That's kind of wild. What the heck? This literally does not look familiar, like, whatsoever. I was trying to... Also, another thing, too, is this card is matte. Oh, I guess this is matte too. The like picture part is glossy. You can kind of maybe see. But the frame part is matte. But this entire card is matte. This is a weird set. This set is like completely different from any of the other ones that I've put away so far. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, we'll have to do this at the end. I was going to put this Polaroid that I had in the front pocket. I just looked over and saw it. We'll do that here at the end. Don't let me forget. Because I wanted to show that feature. I wanted to highlight that feature of the binder. We talked about it, but I wanted to show you me putting something in one of the cutouts. I'm glad I saw that out of the corner of my eye here. Alright, random mystery set, done. No idea. No idea. And then we have this one. Like I said, I think this is Social Path. I think so. The like little like arrow things, didn't they have that, a lot of that going on during like Social Path for like visual elements? I think I remember that. I just barely sleeved these cards, but somehow some of them have already shifted quite a lot in the sleeves. Felix with his bright blue hair here, my goodness. Alright, and then very last set that we have for these trading cards, like I said, is the Dominate one, which is very fitting, like I said, for right now. I think I've mentioned it before, but I literally am so excited for the Dominate tour. Like, I wish it was May, I wish it was June, I wish it was my turn already. Like, I am so ready to be at a Stray Kids concert again. Like, oh, I still have so much prep to do behind the scenes. Like, I thankfully still have time, but I'm like, I really need to get my butt in gear. If I'm gonna do everything that I have planned for the tour, I really need to get on it. But I am so excited. I am really nervous though, because at this time, I don't know whether or not they've cut the solo songs. There may be a possibility that the solo songs are being replaced with the unit songs, which I am excited for the unit songs. The unit songs are so good. I was really looking forward to hearing the solo songs. Like, I really wanted to hear literally all of them. Like, I think that was like a big draw, like a big main feature of the tour this year, or this time, is the solo songs. And I know that they've been doing the solo songs for a long time, but like, can you just keep doing the solo songs for like the rest of the tour? I want to see the solo songs so bad, and I worry that if they like don't do it for the rest of the tour, then like the solo songs are basically going to be like retired and like we won't ever hear them ever again live. Ugh, I'm really worried that they're taking away the solo songs, but I won't know until a few hours when the concert starts. Right now, like, sound check and stuff just happened. I've been like seeing all the clips and stuff online, but I don't know, yo. Maybe hold out a little prayer for the solo songs. We'll have to see. I think it'll still be a great show regardless, right? Like, the solo songs don't make or break the tour. It was just a big part of it that I think a lot of stays were anticipating to see. And I've seen a lot of discourse too about people getting upset, about people being upset about the possibility of the solo songs being taken out, which is crazy and like a whole other conversation. But I don't know. I do hope they stay. I am thankful if we do get the units. I'm thankful at all that the kids are touring and I get the opportunity to see them. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see and wait to see what the fate decides for us. So, okay, we still have one more set to put away. I still have one more page left, but I figure I will show you, at least for now, what the trading card collection is looking like. I really do like these sets. They are kind of fun. Even though they all are concept photos, essentially, it is kind of fun to have like a little uniform snapshot of like skiz throughout the eras, you know? I really love this set. This is kind of like the first time I'm really looking at the set in depth. The set is so fire. I love it so much. That set is so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to grab, I think I have these in backwards a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna grab one of the dividers though, because I wanted to divide off the trading card sets with the dome card sets that I'll eventually have more pages for that I can expand it on. But I figure I will at least put one in the last remaining page that I have, and I'll put in my favorite one, which is this bunny set, which I love so much, and I figure we can use the K-pop Stationery bunny rabbit holographic sleeves for this as well, because they all have bunny headbands on. So perfect for these. Actually, here, let me grab Lino specifically for the example, our resident bunny. So here is the bunny holographic sleeve. They are double-sided with the bunnies. Hopefully you can see that. And then I am just going to double sleeve it with the original sleeve, just so it fits nicely in the binder page when I put it in here. And I will go through and sleeve all the rest of these real quick. Alright, there we go. They're so cute. This is why I love the addition of all of these holographic sleeves in my collection lately. Is it just makes everything like 10 times cuter, or like the theme that much more strong, you know? I love these, and I love that these sleeves are PVC free. That's why I feel comfortable sleeving them directly on my cards. I'm not worried about anything happening to them. They're totally protected, which can be very rare with other holographic sleeves. So we will put this one set away for now until I get more pages on my own. I am going to need a filler for this though, because there are no group cards with these sets. I only have white filler sleeves for right now, but there we go. Our one lone page here. But that's all that we have to put away in this binder for right now. As you can see, we have quite a lot of room to grow into this. I think this is the least full binder that I've ever set up on this channel before. But honestly, that's kind of what I need right now. I need some space to be able to figure out what it is I want to do for this binder and this collection specifically. So let's go ahead and lock this. So what you do to lock this is you will come over, or do I actually have this backwards? This might actually be backwards. I might need to, yeah, I think that's better. I had it so, because there's a little bit of a curve to this. I originally had it so it was curving upwards, but I think I need it to curve downwards, so I just switched it. Anyway, so what you do with these is you can either push them down or up to lock them. So you can just go ahead and slide it down. And see, as the purpose is your cards don't move. They are locked into place, so it prevents the pages from sagging and bending with time as they like sit up straight on your shelf, you know? So kind of a new feature that's been going around with different binders and things. I kind of love the idea. The more secure my binder and my cards are, the better. All right, the very last thing that I do want to talk about, and I didn't forget, is this cutout. So like I mentioned, this cutout does have a little piece of plastic here. so it's not a direct cutout straight through to the binder, which I really, really enjoy. So what I have is, so you could definitely put like a printed out picture, a photo card, whatever. I ended up going through my freebie stash because I was trying to find an OT8 card that I could use, and I came across this Polaroid that someone gave me a long time ago as a freebie in a photo card trade that I have just held on to. This is from In Life era. This is from Backdoor time, because you can see, because Chan has his Angry Bird hair, Changbin is like silver, IN is blue. I thought this was the perfect thing to use for the pocket, because it is a little bit difficult to try to find like the perfect thing for this shape. So this picture was like, it had enough space at the bottom where I knew I could like center it, but also they were like shrunk down far enough in the frame where all of them should be able to be seen in the star cutout. And I actually just put it in one of the new sleeves that they sent me. It's the small star sleeve, going on theme. And I was testing this out before I got started with filming because I wanted to see how it would work. And I definitely recommend that if you are going to put something here, to make sure to put it in a sleeve that you'll be able to like pull back out. Or it may be even a good idea to put like a little pull tab. Do I have one here right by me? It may be a good idea to put a little pull tab onto the sleeve, because your card slash sleeve can go down like all the way into this pocket, but it is kind of hard to grab it and like pull it back out. I actually, the first time that I was doing this, I put in like an official photo card and I slid it all the way down, and then it got stuck, and so I really had to like pry in here to try and like not rip the pocket, but also like not damage the photo card. So I would either make sure that your sleeve is long enough, it can hang out a bit at the top, so if you ever want to change this out, you can, or to attach like a pull tab, like I said, so you can just really easily like grab this and pull this out. I think that's my only like real big critique with this binder, is I wish that this pocket maybe had like a bigger like divot or like cutout here on the inside where it was more easy to like push whatever you put in the pocket down. Like maybe even if you had like a circle cutout or something down here where you could like push it up from down here. I don't know. I love the idea and the concept. I just think finding a better solution for more easy access to like get things in and out, especially here on the side. I don't have anything right now that I can put in the spine, but I definitely know that if I put something in here, I want to make sure I have a way to get it back out again, because if I don't, it's just going to live there forever. So I think I don't need this pull tab for this Polaroid because I was testing this out and I actually need to like angle the sleeve so it's still sticking out a little bit at the top, so all of the members can be seen here in the star cutout. I feel like go in and maybe trim down the Polaroid sides a little bit, because the only one that's not really like all the way seen is Felix. I don't even know how well you can see that, but like Felix isn't like the most well seen. Like it's a really pretty cutout. I love it. It's just kind of tricky to get people in here. Anyway, it's the best I'm gonna get it for right now. I'll maybe take a picture so you can see it a little bit more up close what it looks like. But this is what it looks like on the inside. See, it's still far enough out that I could definitely pull this out really easily. When I figure out what I should put in here, I will put something in there so the spine as something fun. But yeah, with that being said, this binder is all set up for today. I will grab the slip case and slip the binder back into this. There we go. But that is going to be everything for this video today. I really hope you enjoyed. I want to say a big thank you once again to K-Pop Stationery. I have really enjoyed their products and really enjoyed getting to use them to set up new parts of my collection. And I just really appreciate them wanting to work together again. I will, like I mentioned before, leave everything linked down below in case you're interested in going and checking things out or pre-ordering any of their new items that they've got coming out. This is also kind of the conclusion, like I said, for all of my new collection storing and updates and things. We're going to put a little bit of pause on them for the time being because I had a lot in a short amount of time. We're going to be focusing on some other things for the next little bit, at least for the next couple of months. We've got some things coming in that I get to unbox. I'll have tour prep videos, other things I'm sure, so thank you for sticking through all of my big collection storing videos and big collection updates, but I hope you enjoyed the content of that while it was rolling out. I have enjoyed putting it together because I know a lot of people have missed the photo card and collection videos, and I've missed them too because I've really just put it off the last few years, and I really enjoyed finally taking care of my collection this year. But anyway, I should go before I talk too much more. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and thank you again to K-Pop Stationery, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!